Don't make this mistake. Stoicism Motivation Script. There is one mistake that destroys more dreams than failure. It is not lack of talent. It is not lack of money. It is not bad luck. The mistake is giving power to things you cannot control. The ancient Stoics warned about this thousands of years ago. Yet millions of people continue to make the same mistake every day. They worry about what others think. They fear rejection. They become angry when life does not go according to plan. They waste precious energy trying to control people, events, and outcomes. And in the process, they lose control of the one thing that truly matters, themselves. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers and Roman emperors, understood this deeply. Despite ruling an empire, he knew he could not control everything around him. Wars happened. People betrayed him. Challenges appeared without warning. But Marcus discovered a powerful truth. Your peace depends not on what happens to you but on how you respond to what happens. Think about your own life. How many nights have you spent worrying about things that never happened? How much energy have you wasted replaying old mistakes? How often have you allowed someone's opinion to determine your mood? Every time you do this, you hand over your power. And that is the mistake. The Stoics believe that there are only two categories in life: things you can control, and things you cannot. You can control your thoughts. You can control your actions. You can control your attitude. You can control your effort. But you cannot control the weather. You cannot control other people's opinions. You cannot control the past. You cannot control every outcome. When you focus on what is outside your control, frustration becomes inevitable. When you focus on what is inside your control, freedom begins. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with rocks. Each rock represents a worry, a criticism, a regret, a fear. The longer you carry it, the heavier it becomes. Eventually, you are exhausted. But here's the truth. You were never meant to carry those rocks. You can put them down. Today. Right now. The moment you stop fighting reality is the moment you become stronger. Most people think strength means forcing life to go their way. Stoicism teaches the opposite. True strength means accepting reality and responding wisely. A storm does not ask for your permission before it arrives. A setback does not care about your plans. Life will challenge you. The question is not whether difficulties will come. The question is whether you will be ready when they do. This is where most people make another mistake. They wait for motivation before taking action. They wait until they feel confident. They wait until conditions are perfect. But perfection never comes. The Stoics understood that action creates confidence. Not the other way around. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is acting despite fear. Every successful person you admire has faced uncertainty. Every strong person has experienced pain. Every wise person has made mistakes. The difference is that they learned instead of quitting. They adapted instead of complaining. They focused on progress instead of perfection. And that is exactly what you must do. Stop waiting. Stop overthinking. Stop seeking approval from people who are not living your life. The opinions of others are not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to become the best version of yourself. Nothing more. Nothing less. There will always be critics. There will always be doubters. There will always be people who misunderstand you. Let them. Their judgment cannot stop you unless you allow it to. Marcus Aurelius once reminded himself that he would encounter difficult people every day. Yet he refused to let them disturb his inner peace. Why? Because he understood that another person's behavior belongs to them. Your response belongs to you. That mindset changes everything. Imagine waking up each morning knowing that no insult can destroy your confidence. No setback can destroy your purpose. No obstacle can destroy your determination. That is the power of Stoicism. It is not about becoming emotionless. It is about becoming unshakable. Life becomes easier when you stop demanding that it be easy. Growth begins when comfort ends. Strength develops when challenges appear. Wisdom grows through experience. Every difficulty contains a lesson. Every setback contains an opportunity. Every struggle contains the possibility of transformation. But only if you choose to see it. The mistake most people make is believing that happiness comes from controlling the world. The Stoics knew better. Happiness comes from mastering yourself. Master your thoughts. Master your reactions. Master your habits. Master your character. Because when you master yourself, nobody can take your peace away. Not failure. Not criticism. Not rejection. Not even difficult circumstances. The next time life does not go according to plan, remember this. You cannot control the wind. But you can adjust your sails. You cannot change yesterday. But you can choose your actions today. You cannot force people to understand you. But you can remain true to yourself. Do not make the mistake of giving away your power. Protect your mind. Guard your peace. Focus on what you can control. And let go of everything else. Because at the end of the day, your greatest victory will never be over another person. It will be over yourself. And that is the Stoic way. If you enjoyed this message, remember to like, subscribe, and join us for more timeless Stoic wisdom that will help you build discipline, resilience, and inner strength. Stay calm. Stay focused. And never make this mistake again.